Imagine a gentle evening settling over the world, the day's noise fading into a hush, the air soft with a promise of rest. In a small, sunlit studio perched on the edge of a quiet prairie town, a woman stands before a canvas. Her hands are steady, yet her heart is full of stories. She is the woman who painted sunsets, and tonight, as the sky blushes gold and lavender behind the glass, her story drifts quietly into the night. Her name is Raven. She stands with her bare feet on the cool wooden floor, feeling the day's warmth lingering in the planks. Outside her window, the sun slips low, painting the fields in colors that seem to belong to another world. It is in these moments that Raven is most alive. She dips her brush into a swirl of ochre and crimson, her mind reaching back through memory, culture, and history. Each stroke a whisper from her ancestors, each color a fragment of the earth she loves. Raven is a citizen of the Caddo Nation, and in her art, she carries the stories and the spirit of her people. She believes the sunset is more than a beautiful sight, it is a ritual, a transition, a reminder that endings can be gentle, and that every dusk promises a new dawn. Her piece, Sunsets in the West, is not just a painting, but a sculpture, a vibrant, living memory. The clay in her hands is shaped by centuries of tradition, and yet, as she smooths the surface and layers the vibrant glazes, her work becomes something wholly her own. The colors are bold, even joyful, echoing the reds and oranges that streak the sky at day's end. It is a celebration of indigenous life, of resilience, and of hope. As Raven works, she recalls her first sunset as an artist. She was young, just a girl standing on the open prairie, watching as the clouds caught fire and the world grew quiet. Her grandmother stood beside her, humming a song that seemed as old as the wind. "The sunset is a gift," her grandmother whispered, "and it is ours to remember. Paint it, if you can, so no one ever forgets." The memory lingers, gentle as a lullaby. Raven's studio is filled with her works, sunset after sunset, each one different, each one alive. Some are small, painted on scraps of canvas or shaped from clay in her hands, while others are grand and sweeping, capturing the vastness of the prairie sky. Her most cherished piece, Sunsets in the West, now finds its home in places like the Crystal Bridges Museum and the Detroit Institute of Arts, resting where many can witness the colors of her world. But Raven is not alone in her devotion to the sky. Far to the east, in Kansas, another woman named Debbie stands before her own canvas. For Debbie, the sunrise became a lifeline. In 2005, she faced a diagnosis that changed her life: cancer, fierce and unyielding. The days grew heavy, and nights were long, but one morning, as the world shimmered with the first light, Debbie made a quiet promise to herself: to paint the sunrise, every day, for as long as she could. With gentle hands, she captured the sky's awakening, sometimes with vibrant streaks of pink and gold, sometimes with gentle washes of blue and violet. Each painting became a prayer, a diary, a testament to hope and endurance. The prairie sky, endless and forgiving, became her companion. Years passed, and Debbie's collection grew, a gallery of mornings that carried her through recovery and beyond. She found peace in the ritual, comfort in the colors, and soon, her sunrises began to inspire others, reminding all who saw them that beauty persists, even in the shadow of sorrow. The story of the woman who painted sunsets is not bound by a single name. Across the world, artists like Jeanette and Julia turn their eyes to the sky, finding solace and wonder in the shifting light. Jeanette's California Sunsets is a symphony of abstract forms, where the colors blend and tumble, capturing the wildness of the West Coast evenings. Her brush dances across the canvas, echoing the harmony of sea and sky, the promise of rest after a day's adventure. Julia's Golden Days and Amber Sunsets glows with the memory of winter in Hastings. Her seascapes are ethereal, the colors soft and translucent, as if the world itself is holding its breath. The sunsets she paints are quieter, more contemplative, yet they carry the same gentle strength, the same reminder that every day ends with beauty. These women, each in their own way, understand the healing power of the sky. Their sunsets are more than art, they are invitations to pause, to breathe, and to remember. As night falls and the world slows, their paintings become gentle companions, soothing those who look upon them, whispering that all is well. Perhaps tonight, as you listen, you can imagine yourself in Raven's studio. The scent of earth and paint fills the air, mingling with the faint trace of prairie grass carried on the evening breeze. Outside, the world is quiet, just the soft hum of insects and the distant call of a night bird. The sky is a canvas of its own, shifting from gold to rose to deep indigo, stars beginning to flicker in the gathering dark. Raven's hands move steadily, her heart calm. She knows that within each sunset lies a story, a day's worth of laughter and loss, of work and rest, of dreams both old and new. She paints not just for herself, but for all who need a reminder that endings can be beautiful, and that darkness is only the beginning of another day. As she finishes her work, Raven steps outside, cradling a mug of tea in her hands. She watches the last light fade, the colors melting into one another, gentle as a lullaby. She thinks of her grandmother, of Debbie in her Kansas studio, of Jeanette and Julia and all the women who have ever lifted a brush to capture the sky. She feels their strength, their hope, their quiet joy. In the hush of evening, Raven whispers a prayer for peace, for healing, for the courage to greet each day with open arms. She knows that tomorrow, the sun will rise again, and with it, another chance to paint its glory. As you lie in your bed tonight, let the story of the woman who painted sunsets wrap around you like a warm blanket. Imagine the colors drifting across your closed eyelids, the golds and reds and purples, soft and endless. Feel the gentle rhythm of the night, the steady heartbeat of the earth beneath you, the promise that no matter how dark the night, the sun will always return. Allow yourself to be comforted by the knowledge that you, too, carry sunsets within you, memories of beauty, moments of hope, gentle reminders that you are part of something vast and wondrous. Each ending is only a doorway, each dusk a promise of morning. If you listen closely, you might hear the soft brushstrokes, the quiet hum of a grandmother's song, the distant laughter of friends gathered to watch the sky's nightly show. Let these sounds lull you, let these images soothe you, and know that you are not alone. Across the world, others are watching the same sky, painting their own sunsets, dreaming their own dreams. The woman who painted sunsets teaches us that there is healing in beauty, strength in ritual, and peace in simply being present to the world's gifts. She reminds us that even as the day ends, there is so much to be grateful for, the colors that linger, the memories that remain, the hope that lights the way forward. So rest now, dear listener. Let your worries drift away on the evening breeze. Let the story of the woman who painted sunsets fill your heart with warmth and your mind with gentle dreams. Know that you are cherished, and that beauty waits for you in every dawn. As the night deepens and the world grows quiet, imagine yourself walking through a gallery lined with endless skies, each painting a memory, a prayer, a promise. Feel the softness of the light, the hush of the evening, the peace that comes with knowing that you are part of the great story that unfolds with every setting sun. Breathe deeply, allowing the gentle rhythm of the night to soothe your soul. With each breath, let go of the day's burdens, the worries that weigh on your heart. Imagine them melting away, replaced by the soft glow of twilight. You are safe here, wrapped in the warmth of 1,000 sunsets. The world is gentle, the night is kind, and tomorrow will bring new colors, new stories, new hope. And as you drift into sleep, remember that somewhere, in a quiet studio or on an open field, another woman stands before her canvas, her heart full of color, her hands steady and sure. She paints the sky for you, for all of us, a gift to carry into dreams, a gentle reminder that beauty is always within reach. Good night, dear listener. May your dreams be filled with sunsets. May your heart be light. And may you wake to a world painted in hope, ready to begin again.